we have to start asking the question, what is going on in Dallas? I really feel bad for everybody who drafted Tony Pollard as a top 5 running back in fantasy this year, who, you want to talk about ROI, this isn't a toilet, man. Like, I don't even understand where to begin. I mean, you go from a defining win this week against a terrible New York Giants team, and the most he can give you is 55 yards, doesn't even break double digits, that can't even score a touchdown. This is a guy who has no competition for carries. He's played in all the games. He's not injured. He gets the volume. He just stinks right now. And we have to start asking why. He was the 42nd ranked running back this week. 42nd ranked running back. Let me throw some stats to you. He was number 1 drafted as a top 5 back. We all know that. And what he's been given so far to those owners has been 4 times in single digits. And this is in a PPR format. Only 1 game with 20 plus points. 3 games under 50 yards. Only 1 game over 75 yards and 2 total touchdowns. His biggest game, 122 yards on the ground. Please explain to me what the hell is going on in Dallas and what is going on with the usage of Tony Pollard. There's no competition of carries out there. And I think one of the biggest drawbacks and the biggest disappointments to me has been the art of the screen game to Tony Pollard. That's what we loved about him so much when he would come in and play for Zeke Elliott. And you look at where he ranks right now, people that are above him when it goes to a PPR format. Breece Hall, James Cook, Isaiah Pacheco, Gus Edwards, Zach Moss, who's a part-time player, right? I mean, guys like Bijan Robinson, who were dying about their usage, is still above Tony Pollard. So the question I have to ask, guys like Najee Harris, guys like Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, even guys right now like Deonta Foreman, are you benching Tony Pollard? What do you do with Tony Pollard? Listen, there's only about 4 weeks left before the playoffs of your season-long fantasy team. You have big decisions out there, people, and I want to hear from you. Are you benching Tony Pollard? Are you playing the position analysis game where you're just taking the spot starter instead of relying on a guy who's been completely inconsistent on a team that has not utilized him correctly? I want to hear from you today, Tony Pollard, as we locked in right here on Win Daily Sports.